Hello everyone and welcome to the thrilling Group B decider here. This should be an interesting one. Iron Sheik of Iran, Kurt Angle of the USA and Mark Andrews of Wales will now battle in a triple threat elimination match. The first person eliminated will be eliminated from the entire competition. The second person eliminated will finish second in the group and take on Malachi Black in the next round. And the winner of this triple threat will finish top of Group B and take on the Sultan in the next round. So let's crack-a-lack into the action. So essentially this has happened because all of these people defeated Will Ospreay, obviously, because he's terrible. Kurt Angle defeated Mark Andrews. The Iron Sheik defeated Kurt Angle. And Mark Andrews defeated the Iron Sheik. Therefore, as we said before, if two people finish on the same amount of points, we will give them, basically whoever beat the other one one-on-one will be given the advantage. But because all three of these have technically got the advantage over each other, because they've all defeated one of them and lost to the other, we've ended up here with a triple threat. So yeah, this is an interesting one. Which I'm starting to think is becoming one of my catchphrases, you know, but there we go. Nice, Saito suplex. Angle now up onto the middle rope. In with a blockbuster. Now, it would be possible for two people here to team up and remove one person to guarantee the pair of them will qualify. However, I don't think anyone's going to really want to do that. Plus, I suppose the other interesting part of this is that you can sort of pick your own opponent. Say, for example, you would rather face Malachi Black than the Sultan. All you've got to do is get one person eliminated, then just lay down and let your opponent pin you. Really, you could pick your own opponent in that terms. I don't think anyone's going to do that here today because they all want the victory, they all want the momentum, and as well, they all want the ranking points. Remember, ranking points are still available here, and there's potentially 3 more ranking points up for grabs. So, I mean, although you're having to do more matches, there's a chance you could end up with more points out of this as well. I mean, if you eliminate both opponents, then you're going to get 3 more ranking points that normally you wouldn't have got, I suppose. So it's not the end of the world having to do these triple threat matches, as long as you're confident in your own ability. And I would say that Kurt Angle was more than likely confident in his own ability. I mean, he won an Olympic gold medal with a broken freaking neck. Imagine what he could do here in the World Cup. Andrews now with the boots across the gut and then a super kick as well, but Angle doesn't drop, but he does catch Mandrews with the elbow in the face and now up with that high angle backdrop. Sheik now has the neck of Angle and launches him across the ring by the neck. Brutal maneuver by the Iron Sheik. And of course that's why he's doing damage to the neck. Of course, as I just said, Kurt Angle has suffered from a broken neck in the past, so that's obviously a very tender part of his body. But not only that, you're sort of setting him up for a potential camel clutch a little bit later on as well. Angle now has Iron Sheik in with that T-bone suplex. And of course the natural feud which has been going on for years between the US and Iran. As Angle now hits the German on Mandrews, keeps the grip, rolls their hip, looking for the trifecta of German suplexes. And Angle now going to rush straight in for the potential pin. Iron Sheik will let him because Iron Sheik knows that if Mandrews is out, then he will qualify. Not to be the case here, though. Iron Sheik now, Fisherman's Brainbuster. And a big clothesline on Mark Andrews by the Iron Sheik. And Iron Sheik maybe thinking tactically here. Looking to try and eliminate Kurt Angle, knowing that Angle is the stronger of his two opponents in this match. But it may have backfired as Angle has the Iron Sheik rolled over. Grapevines, the leg as well with the ankle lock locked in. Will this be the first elimination from the match? No, Sheik is able to roll through and use his free leg to break free. But as you can see, the damage done. Sheik limping on the ankle. That's something I'd like to see more of in the future, by the way. I mean, that little bit there where he limped, it was a real cool little part of the game. If they were to do that more... I mean, obviously, they've got a damage part of the game. The game knows when you're damaging certain body parts. So if the AI was to mimic that, if you've damaged the leg, if they were to sort of like limp, or maybe if they go for a power maneuver, the leg gives away, or if you've done damage to the arm, maybe they sort of hold the arm a bit more and don't try and use it and stuff like that. I think that'd be a pretty cool thing to add into the game. It's simple stuff, but for some reason this game is just so behind many others. I don't know if it's because they release one every year or not, but there's the angle slam, and that could be Wales eliminated from the World Cup. No, it's not. Mandrews survives by the skin of his teeth. Wow, this really could go over. I mean, the only person who's sort of looked okay so far in this one is Kurt Angle. I mean, Mandrews has been on the cusp of being eliminated. Of course, the Iron Sheik was locked in that ankle lock. Sheik now in with a backbreaker on Kurt Angle. And Sheik now attacking the gut of Mark Andrews. Andrews fighting back with that spinning heel kick into the gut of the Iron Sheik. Remember, Iron Sheik has already been pinned once in this tournament by Mark Andrews. He'll be confident of trying it again. There's the pin after the standing shooting star. Oh my god. That was really close to a 3 once again. And Kurt Angle having a bit of a rest outside, which is probably quite wise for him. Shooting star. Oh, knees are up. The knees were up to avoid that shooting star press. There's the backbreaker now by the Iron Sheik. Angle has the arm wrench, but gets a forearm in the face for his troubles. And now Iron Sheik locked in with the Northern Lights. It wasn't enough. Another backbreaker on Mark Andrews, who is suffering. He is suffering with those backbreakers. Not only that, but getting the knees up from a shooting star is painful as well. As Iron Sheik now looking to lock in this camel clutch submission. If Iron Sheik can get Kurt Angle to tap, that is a massive favourite for this entire tournament eliminated. It's dead centre of the ring. Can Kurt Angle survive? I think Kurt Angle bit the thumb of Iron Sheik there, forcing Iron Sheik to break. There's the pin. Now, it could have been enough damage anyway. It's not. It's only a 2 count. Sheik now with a standing drop kick on Mark Andrews. Wow, everybody's been so close in this match to being eliminated. Iron Sheik now stamping on the back of the elbow of Mandrews. Very painful. Drags Mandrews middle of the ring. Well, attempts to. Not doing the best job of it, to be honest with you, but... Mandrews, they're back up on his feet, in with that standing Insiguri. Kurt Angle backing away, having a second, and you see him just moving his body parts around, just trying to get the blood flowing once again. But Mandrews now in with a bulldog. And Kurt Angle again smartly rolling to the outside, really showing great experience here. Kurt, he knows on the outside he will be okay, as now Mandrews stalking the grounded Sheik, but yeah, I think Sheik had rolled a bit too far away from Mandrews there. Mandrews in with the Hurricanrana. And now up on the top, is he thinking shooting star? He does! This time no knees! There's the pin! For the 1, the 2! No, he's kicked out again! Holy guacamole. Angle with a strike in the back of Mandrews, dumps him over the top rope, and big boot in the spine again. Iron Sheik gets caught. Big elbow into the knee. And now Iron Sheik in with that butterfly suplex. And in with that running neckbreaker on Kurt Angle again. Very wise maneuver. We know of Angle's previous neck injuries, as we spoke about earlier on. And now Sheik, again looking for that camel clutch, but I think Angle knew how dangerous that would have been for him. Taking Sheik up into the Angle slam. There's the pin. 1, 2, and 3. The Iron Sheik is gone. The Iron Sheik is gone. Iran have been eliminated from the World Cup of Wrestling. And Kurt Angle gets himself a point. God, did he need that. His ranking system this year has been terrible. Iron Sheik then drops down, loses the point, drops down to a -2 in the overall rankings. And now it's down to who's going to finish top of the group and who's going to finish second of the group. Will it be Mark Andrews? Will it be Kurt Angle? We're about to find out here. Wow. Iron Sheik won 2 matches, defeated Will Ospreay and defeated Kurt Angle, and was still unable to qualify for the next round. Angle up on top, looking for that big moonsault, hits it beautifully. There's the pin. Will this be enough to finish him top of the group? No, it's not enough. This one continues on. Big knee on the inside of the arm of Kurt Angle. Boot in the spine. Mark Andrews now heading up to the top. In with that big shooting star. Will that be enough for him to qualify top of the group for the 1, 2? He's done it. How on earth has Mark Andrews pulled that out? Mark freaking Andrews. So we now know that Mark Andrews finishes top of the group and will face the Sultan in the next round of the World Cup of Wrestling. The USA and Kurt Angle will finish second in the group, and they will be taking on Malachi Black. That's not a fun game, is it? Not a fun game at all. For them anyway. It'd be great for us. Mark Andrews then gets himself the win and the bonus point, which moves up to a +2 in the rankings. And let's do Kurt Angle. Make our life easier. Kurt Angle loses that, which puts him down to a -2 for the year. -5 overall still for Kurt Angle. But either way, it's Mark Andrews who wins Group B and is going through to the next round of the World Cup of Wrestling. Right, that was a stressful day. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.